viewers, I want to welcome you all again to Fort Protocol TV. It's a great privilege to have you tonight. Right with you is the host, and I'm Cherop Charity. And tonight we will be talking, rather interviewing one of our esteemed students who has shown interest in aspiring for the Woman MP, Shema District, and that is the western part of Uganda. So I ask you to be part of us as we're going to interview. Welcome our dear friend tonight. Could you please introduce yourself?
Thank you, Madam Chero. Good evening, dear viewers. My name is Maria Addah Akankwatsa. I'm a student here at Protocol doing pharmacy. And as she has said, I'm a proud Munyankore, by the way. I'm a Munyankore by tribe from Shema District, and I'm a Ugandan. I'm an aspiring member of Parliament, Shema District.
Thank you very much, Maria. Could you please tell us more about yourself and probably your background?
About my background, I'm a girl born from my village is Chishtojo, Kashekro Parish, Stagata Sub-County, Shema District. That's where I originate from. And should I talk about more?
Yeah, you could please tell us something small about, because you have introduced to us as an esteemed lady who is coming up for a woman MP, Shema District. Could you tell us briefly about your political background? Yeah.
Oh, okay. About my political background, I'm not new in politics, that's the truth. So, as I've told you, I'm from Kashekro Parish, so I happened to study from a school called Kashekro Parents, my primary. It's also a big school that side in Chitagata District, one of the best schools. So I happened to be, I was there since baby class up to P7. And as I was there, I happened to be the religious minister in my P5. And I think due to my better service, they gave me a chance to still serve as the religious minister in my P6. So I served as the religious minister, P6 and P5, 2 years. Thereafter, I joined Senior 1 High School at St. Mary's Vocational School, Chamhunga. I'm sure most of you people have heard about it because it's a very big school in Bushenyi District. It's actually the mightiest school in Bushenyi District. It is well doing. It is actually, last year it was the best in A level. It was the best school in Bushenyi District for A level. It had the very first position. So while they also had the chance of being a sports minister in my senior 3, because I had there both O and A level. In my senior 3, I happened to be the sports minister up to actually the whole of senior 3 and the whole of senior 4, because they came lockdown. So they actually got other leaders when we were there in our senior 5. So as I was there in senior 5, because I joined again after, I happened to be the very first head student of that mighty school, because before there was heady boy, heady girl. So in our senior 5, the system changed, and then we had head student, assistant head student, boys, assistant head student, girls. So I happened to be the pioneer head student, and that gave me the chance and makes me feel like I am potentially capable of being a member of parliament, because that school is big. Yeah, just can't come from nowhere and be the head student of that school. I was privileged to be the very first head student, and I'm sure my work was perfectly done, and that gives me hope, that gives me confidence, that built my leadership skills. It gave me a very strong background as a leader.
Yes, thank you very much, Maria. I would still request you to bring out a clear definition or the best way you can describe leadership.
Yeah, thank you. Leadership simply means service. Being there to the service of your people. Actually, always use the motto of service above oneself. Being a leader, you shouldn't be expecting anything actually in return.
True.
Serve your people. You are a leader, you are head prefect. People don't have water in school, people don't have what. Be at their service. They have brought your complaints, they need electricity, they have not been having bulbs in their rooms.
That is true.
Be at their service. Even if you don't expect anything in return, just serve them because they trusted you, they entrusted you with their votes. You have to serve them. So being a leader is just being a servant. Because I have a mentor, he once told me, God gave me a quoting from the Bible, Matthew chapter 20, verse 26. Whoever wants to be great among you, let him be a servant.
True.
Yeah.
And servants serve.
Servants do serve.
Yes.
Not expecting anything in return, but serve. And service needs passion. Being a leader, you have to be passionate about what you're doing, and you have to be true to your people.
True. Yes. Well, I love it when you say service above self, because that means that you do not focus on yourself, but you go above yourself just for the sake of doing for your people. Actually, service is a way of showing love. The Bible has it. It is actually a way of showing love. Well, thank you very much, Maria, about that.
Naturally, service is part of me.
Amen. That is great. Yeah, so different people have had different role models, and right about now, I would ask you to tell us more about the role models, rather the people who inspired you to step into such a position at such a tender age. And it does not matter whether they're in Uganda, outside Uganda, globally.
Thank you. Now, since my childhood, I've always wanted to be an MP. But at some point I would feel maybe I'm still young, maybe what. But I was reading. In life you have to read, because reading adds something big on yourself. If you don't read, you'll keep behind, you won't be informed. So I came about, there was the youngest member of parliament. She was called Proscovia Lengot. She succeeded her father and became the youngest MP. She was in Katikwa district at 19. It was in 2012. At her age of 19 years, she was a member of parliament, and that motivates me. If I'm older than her, yeah? So what can stop me from being a member of parliament? Of course not, because if she was able to make it, why not me? Means I can also make it. And one of my other role models is Madame Fiona Nyamutoro. We have all heard about her. She's a very good leader. She has really done it. She has made it, and she inspires us, including myself. Entire youth, she inspires us that we're also capable of doing it. We can make it. It's all about being passionate about what you're doing, and confident and committed.
Thank you very much. It is great to hear that. We've seen different young people who have come up. Of late, I heard of a lady from Tororo district. She studied at Chambogo University, and she had a chance after her university. She had the chance as a woman MP, and she was successful. So I believe when you have that determination, when you are focused, you shall achieve it. Here comes another question. How do you scale Uganda's political landscape? According to your view, how do you see Uganda's political landscape?
Uganda's political landscape would be fine, but you realize we have no youth in the parliament, the government of Uganda.
Yeah. The youth are few.
The youth are very few. They're actually not, just a small number of the youth. And that puts us on a threat. Yeah. Because the youth, we are the, how can I phrase it? Yeah. I've just forgotten the best way I can bring it out. But when you have a herd of cattle and you have only old cows, surely just know you have no cows, you have no herd of cattle. Because anytime those cows can get sick, anytime they can get to menopause, they cannot produce anymore, anytime, yeah. So in your herd, you're supposed to be having calves while they are coming up. When you're seeing calves, at least you know I have a herd. This one, even if it dies, the daughter or the son will still bring up more and replace the other. But when you have only old ones, there you are on. You're on what?
When you have the old ones.
Only old ones.
Then that you're even regarded as a poor man.
Poor man. Anytime
They will be
But when you
wiped.
have young cattle,
Yes.
you are sure I have a herd.
So
So we need more youth in the government
Yes.
because we are the roots. We are the standing people. We are the strong people who can upbring and keep our country high.
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, how do you plan to bridge the youth and the government, if at all you're given the chance as a woman MP, since the youth are the people that we need now to come and replace the older people that will be leaving? So how do you plan to bridge up that gap between the youth and the government?
How I plan on doing that, because I'll be a woman member of parliament. I have to attend to my women still, giving out their views, bringing programs, government programs to them, but still I have to focus on their youth. Please, my fellow youth, I'm going to make sure I conduct more and more mentorship programs about youth leadership, youth empowerment, because we also allowed to participate in politics. And as youth, let's feel free to show up your interest. Most people out there, most of the youth, they are just seated on their talents. We have very many capable youth there who can change the country, but because they feel inferior, they fear. How will I even? People will even discriminate me. People will think I'm just joking, but just come up, show up your interest, and people will support you, because our parents also love seeing us grow. That's their pride. And let's feel free to show up. Please, my fellow youth, I'm going to arrange and organize more mentorship sessions about that, such that we can all come up as the youth. At least we take half of the parliament. There we are sure Uganda is strong. We are sure we are firm. Anytime, because the youth are always energetic. Anytime I can even run.
Yes.
If it means running, I will run.
then-
If it means jumping, I will jump. Because I'm still powerful, I'm still energetic,
That is
and potentially I can make it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, dear Maria. It has been a great interview with you, and we hope the best for you as Cohes TV. We hope the best for you. And to our dear viewers, we want to appreciate you very much for the time that you always give us. We are really proud of you. And please do not forget to subscribe to our channel, the Cohes TV. And we love you so much.